It's time to talk about DC and how their movies suck ass compared to Marvel. DC movies sucked. Plain and simple. Look at my Batman popcorn bucket. How sad and lonely it looks. That's the only amount of DC merch I have from when I went to see these DC movies. Don't get me wrong, DC movies these have gotten a little bit better, but not by much. They're not quite at the same level as a Marvel movie. Heck, if my movie theater had a unique popcorn bucket for Avengers Doomsday that looked like Doctor Doom's head, I'd buy that for $1. Heck, I'd buy several. DC movies suck ass compared to Marvel. They will always have sucked ass compared to Marvel. Marvel is the king of superhero movies. Sure, people have started to get burned out a little on superhero movies, but that's just because we've been spoiled by so many good superhero movies and TV shows with Marvel. DC just doesn't have that. What does DC stand for? It doesn't care about its customers. No, it stands for Detective Comics, which stupidest name ever. You can see my guns in the background, but that's not what this video is about. Let's say DC, how can I compare this to my arsenal? Let's say DC is modern Nerf. It sucks. Every gun is just a Nerf Ultra reboot. You know, that thing that never worked, had major and minor flaws right out of the box. It's trash. Modern Nerf is trash. Whereas the MCU, or Marvel as a whole, represents the entire foam-flinging franchise. You've got your classic stuff from Nerf. You've got your X-Shot stuff. You've got your Walmart exclusive blasters. You've got tons of blasters and cool items. And you've got tons of different themes and cool things and experiments. It's like Marvel basically said, you know, we respect our customers, is we just can't keep giving them the same movie over and over and over again. And let's take the characters that we love and develop TV shows and movies and cool stuff around them to get them to not only to subscribe to our streaming platform, but to see, you know, use it as a testing ground, you know, see what they like, what they don't like, and what we can improve on in the future. That's what Marvel is. DC is just like, okay, so we suck balls, we're just going to continue to suck balls, and we're going to suck balls by stealing from Marvel, and just keep doing what they are doing. We'll steal directors, we'll steal writers, we'll steal scripts, and we'll just slap our characters on top of it. The last DC movie I remember seeing is the Flash movie. Which, gotta admit, the only thing it did right was bringing back one of the best Batman. But it didn't work. The movie sucked. You know what the best part of the Flash movie was? When the fucking movie was over. In fact, that's the best part of any DC movie. When it's over. Sure, the Snyder cut of Justice League is better than the theatrical cut, but that's pretty much the only difference. The movie's still Justice League, and it still sucks compared to Marvel. It's like they were trying to do the Avengers movie without understanding the Avengers movie. I don't like DC. I don't like that it's copying Marvel. I don't like that they're not doing anything original, and that their new movies I have no desire to see, because Superman is just gonna be done by Guardians of the Galaxy director. Don't get me wrong, the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise was a masterpiece, a true chef's kiss. But DC movies are uncertainties. I have no desire to go see the new Superman movie because I know it's just gonna retell the same story as Man of Steel, and it's not gonna be that good. Man of Steel sucked, and so the new Superman movie is going to suck. That's the only conclusion I can logically come to. Ever since Suicide Squad, DC's been on a downhill spiral, to use a Saw metaphor. Basically, DC movies suck, and they're going to continue to suck unless we, the audience, do something to change that. So join me, and go watch Marvel movies and tell DC that you're not interested in any of the crap they're putting out. Maybe then they'll actually start producing some good quality movies, instead of this bullshit that we've been getting over the past few years. And they'll stop copying Marvel and start doing their own thing, like Into the Spider-Verse did. That's why we won't see Miles Morales over in the MCU, because Sony's not done with him yet. Sony's only producing Spider-Man content to keep the Spider-Man name under their thumb, because they're worried that Disney will ruin it once it reverts back to Marvel, which is owned by Disney. I just think it will be a great opportunity for us to finally get some Lego sets of Spider-Man, Spider-Ghost, or Ghost Spider, and Miles Morales, aka Spin, from Spidey and His Amazing Friends. And it will help me with my other project, LEGO Ultimate City Ultimate Heroes.